Hello everyone, welcome to JCE Connect. So in this class, we'll discuss regarding the equipments that what we are going to use in the construction industry. So that is also a part of resource. So in second module, this is the further part. So construction equipment. So in this current era of the modern construction practices that adopt a mechanized construction through the extensive use of construction equipment for various project activities. So in our daily life you can see so many construction works, and to carry out those each and every work of the construction we are going to prefer the different types of the equipments. So the main reason to use this construction equipment is for improving the quality as well as the speed of construction. Okay, so here what are the major contribution and importance of construction equipment in the construction industry? Okay, so in that first point, the major construction projects, the speed of work and the timely completion of work is very important. So you have seen so many factors in the construction industry. So in that, time as well as the cost is a major factors that what it is going to affect that construction industry. So to overcome those cost as well as the time, we need to prefer different techniques. So in that, usage of this equipment in a right way is also a major part. So by using this construction equipment, which is very helpful to complete the construction work in the within time as well as the within budget. And the second one, the use of second point, the proper use of appropriate equipment that contributes to economy, quality, safety, speedy and timely completion of the project. So here equipment is necessary only at the certain part of the construction, means at the certain stage of the construction. If the work is minor and if you prefer the construction equipments, again it is a loss. So in the planning process of the construction, they are going to decide whether we need to prefer the construction equipments for so and so works or not. So in that planning stage, they will get decide so many activities they are going to prefer, and for each and every activities they are noting down the resources. So at that time, so that particular activity which is required with the construction equipment or not, so they are going to decide that one in the planning stage. So that time they will come to know that the how much usage of this construction equipments are there in the those particular project. Okay, so by using this, it leads economy part, quality and even safety part. So how it leads with the economy part? So here economy that directly relates with respect to a cost. So when you prefer construction equipment in the project, so you can complete that work in earlier time so that you can save the durations there. So that directly relates what, when you save the total number of durations, so that directly increases the economy of the project. And here when you prefer the machines, so work will be accurate, because when you prefer the man labors and all, might be because of unconscious and all, it may leads the improper work at the output part. So here when you use the equipments in the construction industry, that work will be accurate with a proper usage of the equipment so that you can achieve the better quality part. And safety in the sense, when you use the equipments, the man labors and all, it will require in a less number. And during high rise buildings and all, if you want to lift the materials and all, it is better to prefer the equipment, I mean the lifting equipments and all, such as cranes and all, right? So that time, that leads in the zero accidents, so even it leads with a better safety part. And next, speedy construction. So when you use the equipments, so usually it reduces that execution part of the project, so you can complete the work within time. So which we can say it is speedy, and then timely completion of the project, so that directly relates what, you can complete the projects in a earlier time. Okay, and here the one more contribution and importance of the construction equipment in the construction project, that is the cost of the construction equipment for civil engineering construction project, that ranges from 25 to 40% of the overall project. So here, whatever the usage of that total budget of the project, so in that we need to keep around 25 to 40% of the overall budget. So that much amount we need to keep that one for the construction works. Okay, and here the amount which is invested in the purchase of construction equipment should be recovered during the useful period of such equipment. So here the major question is about this construction equipment. So whether we need to purchase this equipment or whether we need to hire this equipment for the construction projects. So again you need to do the estimation of this, I mean the total valuation of this particular equipment, that where and all it is required in your construction. So and that estimation also you need to plan, and then after hiring that equipment also what will be the total cost. So by doing these estimations you can choose whether you need to purchase that equipment or whether you need to hire that one from some industries. So that is a major part here. But here, so if you purchase this equipment and after completion of your work also, it should be useful for other works during the rental basis. So this is up to the contribution and the importance of this construction equipment. So moving on to the next slide, that is classification of this equipment. So here classification that is depends upon, I mean that classification which is based upon various factors. So in that it is classified according to the type of work. Okay, so here you can see the different types, that is intermittent, continuous flow type, and then mixed type. So this is depends upon how exactly the equipments are going to be worked in the construction project. So we'll study one by one now. So first one is intermittent type. So here this type of equipment have the intermittent cycles of work. So intermittent is nothing but what which is occurring at the regular irregular intervals. So it's nothing but what, suppose you can take one example such as the various equipments are there in the construction industry, that such as bulldozers, dozers, scrapers, and all. So you can take bulldozer as the example, right? So here which is going to start at a certain point and which will move and it start pushing that earth from one place to the other place, and it is going to be leveled. Okay, and again it is coming back to the original place, and again it is going to start with a fresh mud, right? So here it's nothing but what, this particular equipment have the intermittent cycles, means which is occurring at the irregular intervals and not continuous or steady. So continuous in the sense what, which is going to start at the same point and it is making one particular full cycle, and again it reaches to the same origin point. So that is like a continuous or steady equipment. Okay, and here they can be operated on a series of work cycles and each cycle completes in itself. So here this particular equipment which can get operated on series of work cycles. So series of work cycles in the sense, first it is going to start at a certain point and which is reaching to the last point and then which is coming back, right? So it's like what, on the same path which is travels from one place to other place and which is going to come back, right? So you can take many examples such as power shovels, drag line, scrapers, bulldozers, and then concrete mixers. Okay, and here you can even see the different types of intermittent type of equipments, that is power shovel, drag line, and then scrapers, and then concrete mixers. Okay, and here We are going to move on the next type of the equipment that is classified based upon the type of work. So this type of equipments have continuous flow of work, they are turned out. Means you can take the belt conveyors as the example part, means it is going to start at the one part and then again which moves and which travels at the various required positions, and again it is going to come back at the same part. Okay, I mean the same origin point. So in between this particular cycle, that required work is going to be carried out. So you can take the belt conveyors. So you have seen so many examples such as in crusher plants and all, that aggregates whatever which is crushed and made that one to the required sizes of the aggregates. So there, which moves from one place to the other place. For example, from the quarry, which is going to come at the crusher part. Okay, after the crushing, which is going to be there in the sieves. Okay, so for each and everything, by using the belts, they are going to pass that one from one place to another place. So there, that whatever the belt they have used, so that belt will be having the certain continuous flow there, right? So that is a type of continuous flow type of the equipment. And even you can see the pipelines and air compressors, so they are also examples of this continuous flow type. Here you can see this belt conveyors, right? And then pipelines. So here mixed type. So mixed type is nothing but these are the special type of the equipments have the characteristics of both the intermittent as well as the continuous flow type equipment. So now whatever we have seen the intermittent and continuous flow type. So these particular equipments will be having both of these first two features. That is, it will be having intermittent cycles and even which is there with continuous flow type. So here they are continuously operated over a defined surface area, and after the completion of a particular sweep, it requires operation to an end and readjustment of its position to resume the production on another area. So it's nothing but what, which is having the dual nature of intermittent as well as the continuous flow type. So first part of, I mean the first what we can say, these equipments at the initial stage which acts as the intermittent, and after some times again it can get convert or get shift to the continuous flow type of the equipment. So in a single type of the equipment we can utilize this one with the both intermittent as well as this continuous flow type. Okay, and here you can take those examples, that is motor graders and scrapers. So here motor graders, here you can see this, in this particular equipment, it can move the surfaces from one place to another place, and at the same time at the required part which is going to fill up with the additional mud part. Okay, so that is adding the additional mud part to the required area, it acts as a continuous flow type, and pushing the earth surface from one place to another place, it acts as the intermittent type. Okay, so here also we can see these types of equipment. And moving on to the next part, that is the construction machineries or equipment are broadly classified as follows. Here you can see the different types of the equipments that what we have used in the construction industry. So by using this, how exactly we can save the cost as well as the time, and we can achieve the speedy construction work in the project. Okay, so here you can see the earth excavating and transporting equipments, hosting equipments, conveying equipments, drilling equipments, pumping equipments, followed by compacting equipments and pile or drive equipments. So here earth excavating and transporting equipments are nothing but during at the excavation part of the construction or building construction or road construction, anywhere you can take. So major part of the equipments are called earth excavating and transporting equipment. So after excavation, that excavated material, so that one we need to shift from one place to the required dumping area. So that time we can use these types of the equipment. So hoisting equipments are nothing but these are the lifting equipments. Usually they are preferably used in the high rise buildings, so we need to lift that one from ground floor to the high rise building floors. So that time we can use this hoisting equipment such as cranes and all. Okay, and conveying equipments are also nothing but we need to use this one just to supply the materials from one place to another place. So drilling equipments, it's nothing but usually these types of equipments used to excavate the hard surface areas such as in the tunnels and all. Okay, and then pumping equipments, it's like the concretes and all, we need to pump that one from one place to the another place. So that time these types of equipments will be used. Compacting equipments, again it comes in the compaction process. So during in the compaction of the concrete or earth surface, we can use these types of the equipment. So pile or drive equipments, usually the excavate during in the part of foundation, we can use these types of the equipments. So now we will study one by one of these construction equipments in the further class. Thank you.